I moved to Mount Shasta on the advice of Lord Adama and also Saint Germain that has been working with me. I've been coming here for 10 years. But it wasn't just a matter of coming because they asked me to do so. I am here as I am now incorporating my Lemurian essence more fully than I ever had before. I've been spending many weeks here for the last several years coming on vacation. So now I'm here on the full time and doing my work, and it feels very, very good. It was also time for me to move away from the East Coast, as that energy was no longer good for me. So let's talk a little bit about Telos. Telos is an underground city from the Lemurians. They live in a fifth dimensional frequency. There are a couple people that have written books on the energies of Telos. One is Diane Robbins, and the other one is Alarella Louise Jones. You can pick up their books and get some information about that. If anyone is interested in communicating directly with Lord Adama, I'm also available to do sessions. He's assisting people right now to help them find their pathways for the new earth. So they are physical beings just like you and I. They have, when we were in Lemuria, we were in a fifth dimensional frequency. But what happened to those of us that perished during that time? We could not sustain ourselves in the third dimensional world. So we have chosen to come back time and time and time again to work on those elements that can be a problem in our lives. One of the questions that people present is, why cannot we see them? Well, you can see them. They do come up on the upper earth. There are tunnels all over the country in the United States where there are accesses for them to come into different areas. What do they look like? They're very tall. They're usually around over 6 foot tall, 7 feet tall, very slender, long and lanky. They usually have blonde hair, blue eyes. They almost have like a Norwegian type of energy. Some are Hawaiian type of frequency. I have seen many of them here in Mount Shasta, and I also have seen them in other places. If you have a chance to interact with one of these beings, know that it is a very special gift. And other than that, they are the same as us. Their lifestyle is completely different. There is no money exchange. It's all bartering. Individuals help each other. They do have family units, but they also are in community. There are special aspects. When an individual has a special gift, then they'll usually volunteer their services, say that you were a great seamstress, then you would probably be volunteering your services to receive something else, and you would make things for people. So we have established the fact that they're in the inner earth because it's safer for them there. They can't come up into the 3D world until we move into that higher frequency, and this is what they're preparing for. There is a doorway that is open. The Lord Adama has opened in the last few months. The individuals can visit Telos at any time. Well, that is open all the time in your sleep state, in your meditation. But if you were guided to be met by one of the Telosians and being taken into Telos, take it as a gift. Do not turn it away. Please know that they have a special chamber now for individuals that are a certain initiation level to come into Telos. Originally, you had to be accessing a much higher initiation level beyond your higher self to enter the doorways of Telos. This is a special chamber where they are assisting individuals to aspire to more. because each of them want us to be with them. And it's very, very important for us to realize that they are not aliens. They are part of us. They're part of our energies, and they assist to bring in that frequency of complete love, balance, interconnection, and bring in the focus that is so desiring. We are all part of the God essence. We are all part of the oneness. We were all created at one time in the beautiful mirror image of Divine Mother and Father God. And now is our time to realize this in our physicality. As this process occurs, we start to remove certain things from our lives. We remove individuals who do not vibrate to the level that you are incorporating. And this can happen time and time again. As you meet new people, they're in our lives for a certain amount of time, and they don't always necessarily continue to be in our lives. That can be very sad, but our pathways can be different. And as you raise your vibrations, you will see this occurring. You will also see that your food will change. Telosians do not eat meat. They are vegetarians. And animals graze there. There is no aggression between any animals. Lions, tigers, and bears all interact with each other because it is an essence of pure love. Pure love, God's love. And this is what we're all moving into. We're moving into the oneness, and to bring in that frequency within our totality that we are. So how do you connect with them? Well, connecting with them is a very powerful tool. You can just say, Lord Adam, I would like to connect with you. You can do it before you go to sleep. You can intend to go to Telos. There are classes being taught all the time, every night. There are beings that are here to assist us. It's a most loving space. And I can feel Lord Adama right now nudging me, and he's asking me to tell each of you that those of you that are listening and really feeling an inclination towards the Telosian energy, please do come to Telos. You will be very, very welcome. At first you have to come in through your spirit and through your higher self, but eventually each of us are going to be all together. My work here in Telos is so multifaceted. I didn't realize. I arrived here August 3rd. I drove 3,300 miles. I also worked with the energies to change the energies across the lands that I traveled in what's called a golden machete. More information is available on this on my New Earth Consciousness Circle of Light.com. It is a blog that has all the transcripts of our calls on Wednesday evenings. Sometimes we go to Telos, and other times we go to the Golden Cities, and each time I give a little bit of a discussion beforehand. It's a very powerful time as we're all coming together. It is not hard. All you have to do is just ask. When you ask, they will be there. It is amazing. So the next element that I'd like to talk about is, how do you start to raise your vibrations to the fifth dimension? Okay, number one, you need to be meditating. You need to be doing deep breathing. Chanting is another way to really working through the energies. It's a very high, powerful tool. Singing, anything of a high vibration. As we move our energies through the throat, it's going to vibrate through our entire being. Drumming, crystal bowl activation, sound healing are very helpful. Working with attunements, stating an attunement during the day that will assist you to vibrate to a higher level. That is very, very helpful. And the calls that I provide do this because I channel the information and the energies from a higher source. As it comes through me, then it goes to everyone else. These calls are available to be with a small donation of $22 a month, or actually $8 a week if you'd like to try them out. I also do provide recordings. So it's very, very important that we aspire to a higher frequency continuously. One way that you can do also is visualize yourself on a staircase. And as you walk onto that staircase and move up, you count from 1 to 10. Feel yourself going into that 5th dimension consciously. Once you arrive at the top of the staircase, take a deep breath. And when you take a deep breath, you bring those frequencies all the way down in your body. You definitely feel a change. Within those changes, it will reflect within your inner core and your outer level of your physical being, because you'll start to allow the vibrations to come through to you. This is exactly what we need to do to manifest everything that we desire. And this is another element that the Telosians are teaching us. They're teaching us that we have everything at our fingertips. It is right there, and it's just an ability to bring it forth within us. There is no confliction. There's no yes or no. There just is, because you're tapping into your higher self and your I am presence more fully than you ever have at any other time. It is a beautiful time to experience all this. I am so very happy to be able to be here and tell you these elements. I am available for private consultations, and I do the group work. I'm also available to do group work in other areas. If you feel an inclination towards my energies, I would love to speak to you and connect with you. So please connect with me at life, L-I-F-E, stationearth.com. I have many transcriptions and decrees and meditations that are available on the website. So I look forward to connecting with you. Many blessings and namaste.